Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the Rebirth server. We are with Tiger Shrike, our level 37, approaching level 38. Stalker, almost said Scrapper, and we have 5.2 million XP, 300,000 plus to go to get to level 38, and 19 million influence. And we're on a story arc for Kadeo Kestro, the Envoy of Shadow. He says, after you found out that the Circle was looking for the Envoy of Shadow's true name when you captured the Thorn Blades, I spoke with Akarist. He agrees that finding the true name to the Envoy of Shadow could be the key to destroying the beast before it can complete a deal with the Circle of Thorns. If the Circle can find the Envoy's true name first, however, they will use it to secure a better deal for themselves, and from the outcome of the last time the Circle made deals with demons, I'm not sure you want to see that happen. So, the Circle is looking to discover the Envoy's true name. The hard part will be going in and getting it. Are you ready for that? And bring some allies. So we're on +2. It might be hard, but we're all right, and we've got a clue about the power of true name. So I talked about that in the last episode. We're not going to read all of that. And now we need to go to Dark Astoria. So I guess we're heading to Ouroboros. Is this guy's name Kermit? It is. Wow. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to go to Dark Astoria, and we will see if we can find their research on his true name. I think we're getting toward the end of this story arc. Another couple missions, I believe. I think the Envoy of Shadow will be in this mission, but we will only have the option of destroying it. I don't think we absolutely have to. God, these guys are set up like a roadblock. Oop. I'll tell you, I'm really enjoying this character, but I will be very, very happy when I am using a character with super jump or flight. In we go. Looks like it's going to either be Orenbega or a cave. It's Orenbega. So let's see, how big is this? It's not that big, not as big as the last couple we've done. And a four-way intersection. I always used to love those in D&D. You could go any direction. And we need to stop the lead researcher and his men and find clues to the true name. Oh, and I did not think to bring inspirations with me, so we're going to have to collect them as we go. That means we absolutely need to kill things and not just zoom through. We will not be able to fight the Envoy at +2 or +3 without a full tray of inspirations. Now we should get, not any there, but we should normally get about 1 inspiration per spawn. Oh, and I went too early. I've got to stop doing that. Then we get this nonsense. 3 misses in a row. 4, 5. 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9. And we're not getting inspirations, which is unusual. Usually you'd have some by now. Wow, I'm just missing constantly. Look at this. Wow, I can't believe I defeated 6 guys and haven't gotten a single inspiration from that. That's pretty odd. So there is a clue. And there's nobody around it. So let's click on it. And we got a clue. Naming ritual. The notes contained in these tomes center on the Circle's attempts to find the true name. Alright, let's head up and see what we got upstairs. This is a huge room. And there, is that him? Nope, it's just a behemoth overlord. So let's beat these guys up, see if we can get some inspirations from them. Not having much luck. Missing an awful lot. The RNG is just not with me today. Oh, another Demon Lord. We don't have any inspirations to help us, so we're gonna have to hope to get lucky. There we go, finally got one after like 10 mobs. It's pretty unusual for them to be that sort of sparse. Oh, we can't fly in this muck. Very annoying. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we got here. No point in pounding random enemies if they're not going to drop inspirations, right? A lot of empty hallways. This is really cool. I like that. This altar. With like the spell book on it and stuff. That is really awesome. I remember the first time coming in here, we were like, we want to click on that. You know, we thought it was more than just decoration, but it's a very cool decoration. Oh, and now we're going to get into one of these spots. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's do this one. This is fun. So, this is a portal. If you attack it, it will start, or even don't attack it, it will start bringing out these behemoths. And so you need, I can't believe I missed a portal. That's just ridiculous. It should be auto-hit. Man, that's a lot of behemoths. What you gotta do is you gotta get rid of the portal. No matter how much you want to fight the behemoths, you've got to get rid of the portal, because if you don't, they will keep coming out of it. Come on. Finally. Alright, now we can deal with them. Well, let's play gate 1. And then attack this one. Heal up. We should be alright now. And these guys are all lieutenants, so you're fighting like 3 lieutenants when you do this. Or no, one of them's a lieutenant, sorry, there's a beast master. These guys are just minions. So there's a whole room full of these portals beyond here. So you can fight an awful lot of guys if you want. And we used to do this on purpose and like come in here and be like, yes. We would call each other in. I've got one of those behemoth portal rooms, and we would go in there and fight a whole bunch of them. It was pretty cool. But the question is, are there any, like, Overlord guys or anything? It doesn't look like it. We need to find the Researcher and his men. And I don't see anything but portals in here. Don't want to go too close, because it will aggro the portal. But look how cool this is. That is really awesome. I'm a big fan of the graphical style of this game, I will say. Oh. I already aggroed that portal. I think we're just going to head out. Where was the way in? It was over this way. I always get lost in here. Right there. Whoa. No, that's the wrong way. So where the heck is the way in? It was over that way, but how did I get out of there? Okay, guys. You can see the tunnel right there. So if I can get in that. Yeah, right there. There it is. Okay. So, this is an unnecessary room. We don't actually have to do anything in here, so we're going to head back. And see if we can find this leader guy. We're not having any luck with inspirations at all this mission, so may as well see if we can just fight him. That's him. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can pull these guys back. So there's nothing back here. Let's see if we can pull these guys back. Because with no inspirations, it's going to be impossible to fight all 5 of those guys at once. So let's do a little pullback. Get them over here. Thin the herd. I hate when they disappear. But he'll come back. Come on. Alright, well, let's assassinate this guy. And then we have to deal with the boss. Placate the boss. He's debuffing me, but at least he's not attacking me right away. So these are all the debuffs up here. Whoa, whoa. At least he knocks down. That's our saving grace. So we got him. Now we gotta spread out to get, quote-unquote, his men. What? Oh, this guy is... See, he came back. Pain in the neck. Alright, so he was here. So we're gonna have to spread out from that spot. Right, I'm not going down that way. His men could mean anything, up to and including every single guy in the cave. But it usually doesn't. Alright, I guess we're going to go through that little portal, because they may be close enough on the other side to count as being quote-unquote his men. These guys. Alright, so that's not enough. Oh, great. Okay. I'll be glad when I hit 38. And my days of facing the Earththorn casters are over. Okay, so that's not enough. Let's see what's over here. There's this other room here, right? Or is this the entrance? That's the entrance, so there's nobody there. I guess we're gonna have to clean the whole thing out, guys. So there was somebody over here, I think, right? This is the problem. There's like one spot where I haven't done it that counts as end his men, and you have no idea which one. So you just have to keep wandering around until you can kill enough guys for it to trigger. We're finally getting some inspirations. Where? Up there. Okay. Next. Your party of 2, your table at the Claws Scrapper Fest or Stalker Fest is ready. Party of 3, I guess. How can this guy's mud still be up? He died. Three, 4, 5 misses in a row. I love it. What's he got me at? 54% chance I miss 6 times in a row. That's just great. Alright. What else? Anyone else up for a clawing? No. There are caves over here, so I guess we gotta check this now. You know, I don't mind if it's a defeat all, but I wish it would just say defeat all instead of him and his men, because he and his men were beaten. Sometimes I just want to, you know, say to the game, tell me what it is, exactly what it is that you want me to do, right? Instead of obfuscating it and saying find clues and then you don't know what it means. Does it mean click on glowies? Does it mean defeat guys? And you could say, well, you know, you want it to be, you know, you don't want it to be automatically known because there needs to be some investigation, sure. But as you've seen, there are also a lot of bugs in this game. And so at this point, I don't know. Does defeat him and his men not triggering now that I've killed everybody there? Is that what it's supposed to do, or are we bugged again? And I don't know the answer to that. Okay, back the other way. I mean, and his men usually would not be normally this far away and still matter. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like with these envoy missions, it reminds me a lot of the later missions, in that they didn't quite get the size right, the duration. It's incredible. Some of these are incredibly long missions, And all you're doing is like finding one guy and clicking on a glowy. And you gotta go through this huge cave network to do it. And I feel like that's just a bit much. But we've been almost everywhere now. There's just down here to go, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. There was another room. Wasn't there? I feel like there was another... Well, there's... Oh, those things. I'm not doing them. If that counts as him and his men, I'm done. I'm just going to walk out. Ah, these guys. Okay. Yeah, no, there's like 8 portals in there. It would take me like an hour to do that. It's just not worth it. Well, hour, no. At least half an hour, yes. Okay, so this guy seems to be part of it because he just said I shall not pass or something. So maybe he's part of the end his men part. So maybe this is part of it. It's pretty close to there, I guess. I don't know. And now this thing's going to reveal me, because when you take damage, you get revealed. Just want to make sure that's not the envoy. Where are they going? I don't know. I'm just going to ignore them for the moment. What the heck are they doing over there? Look, I'm not going to stand in the thing that kills you. Oh, these demon lords are so annoying. I wouldn't mind a couple of them, but just being in every other spawn. And the combination of them and the Earth Thorn is just hateful. Come on, finally. Gosh. Still not enough. What the heck do they want me to do here? As far as I can tell, everybody's dead. There must be a guy somewhere. Like a ghost that I didn't see? I don't know. There. That's it. That's the guy. That's gotta be him. Nope. Nope. There's a guy right there. Okay. The crystals, I don't know why it lights them up. They do not count. So there's a spawn right here. It was a defeat all. Sorry being picky with my inspirations. And that is it. Alright. Out we go. Yeah, see, that was like a 25-minute mission. To me, that's a little long. For defeating one boss and finding one glowy. Alright, he says I'll get this information to Magi immediately. Once we can figure out the true name of the envoy, we can bring this to an end. And now he says the research is complete. We have the Envoy of Shadow's true name. If you're ready, it's time to end the Circle's negotiations. It won't be easy. You'll be facing the Envoy of Shadow again, as well as representatives from the Circle of Thorns. If you're ready, and you have all the help you need. Okay, so this is an outdoor mission. we have to defeat the Envoy of Shadow, and we get a bunch of clues. We do have our thing here that we can do. So, we do not have the right inspirations for this. That's probably okay, but we need more luck. So I'm going to head to Talos Island. We're going to go to the hospital and grab the inspirations we need from there. Or actually, this guy might sell them. Hang on, let me check. This guy right here might sell them. Come here. He does. Okay. So what do we want? We want a bunch of luck. I think we want one heal for an emergency. Yeah, we can sell these things here. We don't need these. Well, we got a Hamadon goo. That might be worth something. We'll worry about that afterwards. We don't need that extra damage. So I'm gonna get... Didn't I get a health? I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. I feel like we don't need those two. I feel like we need more luck. Right, this is only 12%, so this gets us to 36. If we do 4 of them, that's 48%. That might be enough. And we're going to take that thing too. Let's head out. This is an outdoor mission, but I don't think it takes too long, because the main thing you got to do is click on some glowies, I think, and just defeat the envoy, right? So we're going to do that. We're hidden. We're going to take our bonus. What did it give me? Plus def. A little bit plus def, not great. A little accuracy bonus. Kind of crappy. Okay, the last time I did this, the Envoy of Shadow was on a little island over here. So let's see if he's there. There he is. 39, so he's +2 boss. We definitely got to get these guys away from him. And we might, the fight might come over here, so let's take these guys out too. This is the final mission, guys. I don't think we need to take this whole thing out. If we do, I will pause it. I'm not going to make you guys watch this entire thing, but I don't think we do. My recollection is you take the envoy and you're done. Let's do this whole island though, because this might all count as defeat the envoy. So there may be other guys around here. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. So we definitely got to get those other circle guys away from him. So this is going to need a ranged attack. And I always queue it up and then just slowly come in until, okay, that is the minimum distance, or the maximum distance from which I could hurl that. And then we're going to break line of sight, which is going to force them to come to me. And then we're going to, let's take out the guide first. And then Nervous Spectral. I'm going to try to do this without using any of my powers like haste or anything, because we want to have it all to fight the demon. Now, when I did this with my Scrapper, I had to call in Warwolves as a summoned guy. The Envoy is almost certainly going to come if I attack this Earththorn guy. Alright, let's start the resistance. Fire up haste. Start instant healing. Let's just assassinate this guy, if I can. Placate. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Yep, he can hit you no matter what, pretty much. That's what I experienced with my scrapper. Gotta buff ourselves as much as possible and just try to kick his butt. And this time he's not knocking over, so that's gonna hurt. Placate. Of course I missed. Twice. So why am I not using Dull Pain? Because Dull Pain's only going to work once for the battle. And Reconstruction can work several times, so I'm waiting until I have no choice but to use the Dull Pain. We're doing alright, guys. We are actually doing okay. Now Dull Pain. Placate. Keep those hit points up. Let's use the last of our inspirations. Try and get him. You gotta be kidding me! I had him! Alright, we got him. Okay, guys. We defeated the Envoy of Shadows. This character definitely did better than my Scrapper, but on the other hand, I knew what to expect from the Envoy, whereas I really didn't with my Scrapper. Okay, let's give Kadeo Kestro a call and see what he says. He says you did it, Tiger Shrike. The Envoy of Shadow is no more. Any bargains it was making with the Circle are broken, and the city is safe from invasion by demons. So we're in pretty good shape. We can buy our inspirations back. We don't need that. We don't need that. 3 luck. Now we can kind of go back to normal because we're not going to be fighting Circle anymore. 3 insight. Oops, I meant to buy 3, so we don't need that one. 3 enrage. 3 endurance. This is sort of my normal way to play, at least at this level, with those inspirations. And let's take a look at the auction house, and then we will stop. We have this Hamadon goo, so we can put it up, and I think I put an orange thing up for sale before. We'll see if it's sold. Interestingly enough, there are a lot of people logged in today for this server. There were 62, I think, logged in when I joined. So I would have been the 63rd person. That's the most I've ever seen on this server. It's not a lot. Okay, we're still selling. Nope. Oh, we sold the other thing, I guess. Alright, so Hamadon goo. That is selling for 2 million as of a few days ago. Well, let's just sell it for the 15,000. There's only one bidding. So my guess is that person put it up for, oh, so that person put it up for 200, for what a weird number, 234,567. Why wouldn't you just do 235? But we're now over 20 million again, guys, which means we'll have plenty of money for the level 42 enhancements. Until next time, I'm Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes.